Wow, it's been so long. This is kind of crazy. All I remember is that we rung the green bell. That's all I remember. I don't know if we did anything after that. What happens after you ring the green bell? Oh, I stopped in the middle of the day. Oh, I guess we did ring the green bell then. So that means I probably just need to go like fishing and shit, yeah? My animals all out here? They are. Okay. So day 20 of summer. Hold on, I'm trying to get my bearings. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. What can we do now that we've rung the green bell? You unlock Gilly, you unlock Wizard. What else? I don't know what happens past that. More animals, maybe? How do I play this game? Look at my cute little fit, though. We should go one day to Toucan Island and just fish there. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing NaNoWriMo. And I'm quite happy with it so far. Granted, it's only been 3 days. And, you know, it's that, like, new... Everything's new kind of, energy. So, that's, I'm sure, mostly why. But, I think writing several different things instead of focusing on one, like NaNoWriMo traditionally is, how you're supposed to be writing one novel. But instead for me, I'm writing like one-shots or smaller fanfics or drabbles. I think for me, that's a lot better because number one, the 2 years ago when I did NaNoWriMo, I lost my entire novel that I wrote, which was devastating. And I've obviously thought about rewriting it since then, but it's that thing where you had some time away from it and you're like, oh my god, there's so many plot holes and this plot doesn't even make sense. But because I don't know, it's that thing where you're so used to what you're seeing that you kind of need somebody else to look at it from an unbiased mindset, you know? Because I am not catching any fish! Oh my fucking god! Anyways, I kind of need somebody else to look at it because I have a biased mindset and I've put myself in a box and I don't know how to get myself out of the box, you know? So that's kind of where I stand with my novel, which is unfortunate because I still love the characters. I love their relationships. I just think I care more about character relationships than I do the overall plot, and it shows. And so I need to sit down and fix that. But I didn't want to do that, obviously. So I think writing just smaller, separate things is going to be better, number one, for my brain overall. Because my ADHD ass doesn't just have to commit to one thing. You know, I can have several projects going on at once. And secondly, I think it'll help me improve my writing. Obviously, I mean, just writing improves your writing, but I'm writing in many different voices, depending on, you know, who the storyteller POV is. So that's also really great. I think I'm getting to write with so many different genres as well. So I think it's all very good for me where I am right now. And that's what I did yesterday. I wrote like 1,000 words of one fic. And then it's not that I couldn't keep going. I could have. But I was like, I don't want this to be the only thing that I focus on. You know, I want there to be multiple projects going. So maybe something else can come out before something else, you know, maybe, I don't know. Because this one fic I'm writing right now is already like 4.5K. So I wrote those 1,000 words. And then I started writing up a rough draft of a different fic. And I did 1,300 words of that. So it's kind of just, I think it's more enjoyable because I can just hop around to things if I want to. November is the gift that keeps on giving. That's for sure. That's for sure. And as someone who 9 times out of 10 usually has a normally terrible time around my birthday, like tragedy constantly around my birthday, it's kind of crazy. I think last year was pretty chill. I think. Actually, I don't remember. But as someone who usually has crazy shit going on, I'm glad that there's a lot of good things going on this month. Alright, here's the crap we got. Oh, that's for Chase. What time is it? What is 18? It's like 6, right? Look at our pathetic money. 28,000? Pathetic. Like, we cannot get... We are, like, hard stuck around 15 to 30K. We cannot get past it. And it's embarrassing. My outfit's cute, though. That may or not be the cause of it, but my outfit's cute, though. Look at my little sun hat and my cute little heart shirt. And my cute little star glasses. I am so cute. Okay, let's try now. Yeah. Hey, will you take this? He's probably absolutely gonna lay into me. Better ingredients. Better pizza. Papa John's. Okay, that didn't work. He didn't hate it, though. He didn't lay into us as much as I actually expected him to. So, I'm quite surprised by that. I don't know what he means by better ingredients, though, because it was just fish and herb. So what does he mean by better quality fish? Like, fish that's... costs more money? Like, more sell money? Like, what if I put octopus in that bitch? Hey, Luna. Oh. I can't talk to you anymore. I can't be friends with you anymore. You don't talk about misogyny. This game forces you to not be friends with the person who you want to pursue as rival. Crazy. Crazy. Imagine your friend came to you and was like, hey, I really like this guy, but I don't know what to do. And it was also the guy you liked. And she's like, should I confess to him? And you're just like, no. That's fucking stupid. Why would you do that? That's horrible. It's fucking high school drama. That's crazy. It's very funny. First of all, well, I don't know. Maybe you're not that close. It's like, why would you both not know that you both like the same guy? Alright. I put the animals up? Looks like it. Oh my god. You know what needs to be put up? Those herbs. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. 10,000! Man, that mining really did something. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh my god, we have 38,000 gold! Ah! Hell yeah, brother! He's crazy. Hello. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I don't know why I completely forgot our animals are food themed. I was thinking, I don't know if I said this in the last recording that I did, but I think we should get another chicken. I think it's time to get another chicken. Can you believe this game is like, what? Almost 20 years old? And it still looks this good. Didn't this game come out in 2008? Almost 20 years old. If Late's baby comes out a black and white cow, then I'm pretty sure we're just gonna name it Milkshake, because I don't think Milkshakes fits. So I've definitely named a cow Milkshake before. If it's another brown cow or a black cow, I have no fucking idea. You know, I've actually started watching mukbangs again. The thing is, too, is that the nature of a mukbang, people don't realize, like, from what I understand, why mukbangs were created was so people who were dieting in Korea could watch mukbangs and feel like they ate without eating anything, so they wouldn't eat on their diet. So even just the nature of mukbangs are predatory to eating issues. And then the other half of people are like, they just like the idea of having someone, because like I feel like especially this day and age, we isolate ourselves so much as people through our phones and things like that. We don't actually hang out and go out and stuff like that. So for people who are lonely, they can watch a mukbang while they eat, so it feels like they have someone else there with them. That's a wholesome way to use a mukbang. I think that's a good way to use a mukbang, and I have definitely used it in that way. And then in the beginning, people were just eating, but then it just became this whole thing of like, who can eat the... And I'm not even talking about mukbangs like when they hit in the US. I'm talking about straight just Korean mukbangers. Then it became this pissing contest of who could eat the most food. I mean, unlike now, back then, we could still watch longer form content. So you'd watch like a 20-minute video of this person eating an enormous amount of food. Now TikTok just edits it all out. People take one bite and they edit it, which kind of drives me fucking insane. That was just from Korean content creators, of like who could eat the most food. And the food always looks so fucking good because Korean food always looks so fucking good, especially when they eat that fried... I mean, where do you think samyang noodles became popular from? Samyang noodles, I don't see them in K-dramas. Like, during that time, I did not see them in K-dramas. Where I saw them was mukbangs. Because people were doing the samyang challenges. Korean people were doing the samyang challenges. It just became this pissing contest of who could eat the most amount of food, right? And so that probably triggered a lot of people who were trying to watch this for dieting reasons. It probably triggered them to actually eating and binging on food. Oh, this is this. I guess we just rang the green bell yesterday. That's not how she likes to be brushed. Mom! They'll fight if you feed them like that. You need to talk to them like this. Look at the cute chicken. The windmill is moving like it used to. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Everyone loves to hear the sound of the bell, even the animals. Whoever brought that bell back has our thanks. Wow, I wonder who it was. The one new person that moved to the island and now everything is suddenly getting fixed. Crazy. Alright, let's see. I want another chicken. Sheep, lamb, calf. We still don't have any noise. Like, that's crazy. Okay, what are we naming this fucker? It's definitely not Toby. Now, listen, hear me out. Hear me out, I'm about to say something controversial. I know I'm naming all of these animals after food. I hate when people do that IRL. I hate when people do that IRL. This person. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, people naming their animals after inanimate objects. I'm starting to think y'all hate them. Because, okay, the food was, like, cute, but there's this person I saw, one of their animals' names is Lunchbox. Why would you do that? What compelled you? And then they had another animal. His name was Curtain. Curtain. No, we gotta stop, y'all. We gotta stop. Go back to naming your cats Naruto and Inuyasha. Like, I can't do it anymore. I'm not gonna call your fucking animal Lunchbox. That is not a name. That is an item. That is an object in your house. A lunchbox. A curtain is a thing that goes on your window. Why would you name your animal that? And I feel like we got to this point because we were naming animals after food. Who knows Soup the Bird? Soup the Bird is very cute. But it's like, ever since I saw Soup, things just got out of hand. And it was more and more food. And now we're at Lunchbox. Now we're at Curtain. I'm sorry if your animal is named after an inanimate object, but I disagree. I disagree. Anyways, I like pretzel. It fits perfectly. Sweet. Alright, we got a chicken. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But anyways, back to my thing about mukbangs. So I didn't finish my point. Yeah, and then mukbangs popularized, like, the three times spicy noodle, the two times spicy noodle, the samyang noodles, the carbonara, that all came from mukbangs. But then over the years, mukbangs became more popular in the US and people were making mukbangs. Like in Korea, I would say some of the most popular mukbangs are like fried chicken, jjajangmyeon, ramyeon. But I feel like in US, the first mukbang that really took the fuck off was seafood boils. I feel like seafood boils set the standard for mukbangs in the US or in outside of Korea, specifically in the US, was seafood boils. Because that's now one of the most popular mukbang searches. If you search mukbang seafood boil, it's gonna pop up. Then it became a big deal over here, and like, you know how US citizens are, we want to always be bigger and better. So then it went from a terribly large amount of food to an absolute abhorrent amount of food to be eaten, and still at the point where we could watch a little bit more of longer form content. So you would see that this person was eating almost everything they bought. You could see them swallow. Absolutely insane behavior. It was so interesting too to see people using mukbang as a way in to get famous, and then once they were famous, they would gravitate towards like other things, like Stephanie Sue. You'll probably don't know who I'm talking about, but Stephanie Sue was a really, 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 really big time mukbanger. And what she would do was she would tell ghost stories or like true unsolved true crime, like cold case stories while she was having mukbangs. Now that's all she does. I don't know if she still does mukbangs, but like she has a true crime podcast. She went to the Diddy case. Like she was there in the fucking courthouse as a reporter, as a press at the Diddy case. Like she took off. I mean, everyone's heard of, like, the Nick Avocado dude. Very toxic, terrible guy. Stephanie Sue actually has a video on her channel about how horrible and manipulative he was to her. Some other... B Loves Live. That's another really famous one. I think B Loves Live was probably one of the first ones to jump on that train of mukbanging right when it came over from Korea and really got popular because of it. Oh, but yeah, now that the general populace cannot watch long form content anymore, absolutely insane. You have heard of him? Yeah, he's crazy. Mukbangs on TikTok are a whole complete thing, and because of that, people are like, oh, people spit out their food, and because they make so many edits, they make so many cuts. People spit out their food, people are wasting their food, because what I notice a lot of, like, non-Korean mukbangers will do is they'll buy a lot of food and then not eat it all. And so then there's this controversy of like, where's the food going? Do you save it? Do you give it to someone else? Do you throw it away? Are we being wasteful? And then one mukbanger, I think, got caught spitting out their food. And so now everyone assumes that if they don't see you swallow, you're spitting out your food. But you may be. 24,000, yeah, let's get on up out of here. He's got these raised prices. Inflation is crazy. All that to say, I'm hungry. That's so funny. Oh, I can! Sweet. Have you heard about the strange noises at this church? No. Every night you can hear soft crying coming from the back of the church at 2 a.m. But I've been back there to check, and there isn't anything but a bell. It's pretty spooky. If I were you, I'd stay away from this church when it's close to 2 a.m. Okay, so we need, is it 3 hearts? 2 hearts? For the blue bell? So we've got Candace. I think Candace is the only one we have. But we've got a heart with Hamilton. Crazy. Candace, Luna, Jen... Wizard, Anissa, Chase, Julius, and that's it. Okay. Late. When is this baby coming, girl? When is it coming? Is it gonna be an autumn baby? Is that what you're telling me? I still didn't get my shears. Alright. Hell yeah, look. Oh god, we're about to be swimming. I did not mean to go to this mine. I was gonna go to the watery cave mine, but I absolutely did not. Do I have the other one open? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this one open for me yet? Yeah, it is. All the lights are on. Yeah, I remember I climbed this mountain. I just forgot. And then you forgot. What a good Doctor Who episode. It's always the strat. Oh, Phoebe. Hey, what's up, girl? I didn't do that! I was trying to talk to you! Oh my god, you dumb bitch. Anyways. Ah. You know, these are the kinds of things... Oh, do I have to find these? What should I do? Those little things like that are the things that give Harvest Moon games life. And the new games just don't have shit like that anymore. And it's very sad. Like, just little details that matter, you know? Little details that... Can you die? Little details that just make it feel more alive and just funny. The newer Harvest Moon games... Harvest Moon. The new story seasons of games are just like... You can marry people and you have a farm and that's it. Period. Done. And it's like... But what about if I accidentally hit them with my hammer? Will they react? I would be mad if someone accidentally hit me with a hammer. And they're like, no, they don't. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So it has no life. Is what you're telling me. Has no life. Understood. I would like to get past floor 10. I also have an upgraded hammer. Oh, no. Yeah, forget that. Whoa. That's junk. Oh, bro. Actually, maybe I do. Money is money. Money is money. I can still sell it. I need a min-max. I need to be min-maxing. I'm not min-maxing enough. Ah! No! I missed the healing gas! Fuck! Nope. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna do my best to just save money for the rest of the season because we are going to spend so much money when fall rolls in. We're gonna spend so much money when fall rolls in, and I just... If I'm already spending money and then I spend more money when fall comes, I will have no money. And that is continuously my problem in this game, is I don't plan correctly. So, we have to stop that. We have to think strategy. Especially when New Year's rolls around, and I want to be able to buy all the cute outfits. No, we gotta get it together. We gotta get it together, squad. Yes, queen, give us nothing. I'm so excited to play Fortnite again! Ah! #1 Victory Royale! When I get my new space, and I'm super excited to play Baldur's Gate again. I've been thinking about that game so much. I want to finish it. I never finished it. I want to finish it. It's time. I cannot any longer be intimidated by how big Act 3 is. I gotta finish it. And it's like, on top of that, I was talking about this the other day, Baldur's Gate has so much to it that it feels like a waste if you don't play it more than once, you know? Like, if you don't do an evil run, was it Dark Urge run? So yeah, it just feels like a big waste if you don't play the game more than once. So I want to finish this, and then I want to do an evil playthrough because I hear those are the easiest to do. And I think for that one, I get to be finally, they added Death Domain Clerics. I also want a multi-class in my next BG file. So Death Domain Cleric plus something else? I don't know. Because in my original file, I've just been a warlock. I have been nothing but a warlock. A simple, humble warlock. I think Path of the Great Old One warlock. That's it. So, and figure out who the fuck I'm gonna romance after that. Because if I'm doing an evil playthrough, I'm not gonna have Karlach, I'm not gonna have Will, I'm not gonna have Jaheira, I don't think. I don't remember if Jaheira stays with you in an evil playthrough. But I want to get Minthara because I hear she's fucking hilarious. So I want to recruit Minthara. This is all going to require a lot of Googling. I wish that I could recruit what's-her-fuck, the crazy murder lady. I wish I could recruit her. That would be, that'd be top tier. That would be top tier evil playthrough. The storytelling in Baldur's Gate 3 is so masterful. And the characters just feel so real and three-dimensional and fleshed out. And their stories are so complex and heartbreaking. I know that if I do the Resist playthrough, I'm probably going to romance Astarion again. Because I've seen some of his dialogue when you do that. Because obviously, you know, he knows what it's like to turn into something that you're not. And so his dialogue was very specific to what you were going through and very raw that I feel like some of the other characters can't provide for you. So I've only seen like one or two pieces of dialogue and I was just like, whoa, that is fucking powerful. So I think I think he's a great option for that kind of playthrough. Just to add even more, like, tragedy to your romance, you know? As if there wasn't enough tragedy going on with just a Astarion story. Let's add some more with your own issues. I think it's great. 10 out of 10. I mean, like Yelsa always says, one thing I love to do is torture my D&D characters, so why not do it in Baldur's Gate? I like Gale. I want to finish his route, because I do actually like him quite a bit. Karlach eventually? I don't know. Karlach is just so goody good. She's kick-ass, she's awesome. But I don't know. She's such a... It's like Will. They're cute, but I just don't like... I like morally gray characters. Like Shadowheart and Astarion. Those are the more interesting ones to me. Like, they're very cute characters. And I love having them on my team, and I love being friends with them. But, like, pursuing an actual romance, I don't know. It's just not... It's not really my cup of tea, you know? Of, like, people like Will and Karlach are just like, yeah, I'm in love with you. You don't have to do anything for Karlach to be in love with you. Not a damn thing. You just have to say hi to her. Like, that... But then with, like, Astarion, Lae'zel, even Gale, you still have to work a little bit. Romancing Minthara would be insane. That's the Given playthrough right there. I don't even know anything about Minthara's romance. I just know she's very sarcastic and funny. I'm so excited for Fatal Frame 2 remake next year. I'm so excited. Can't wait. That's my favorite Fatal Frame game. Say that 5 times fast. Favorite Fatal Frame. Favorite Fatal Frame. Favorite Fatal Frame. Ooh. I don't know what my favorite game is this year. Oh my god. Peak is definitely one of them. But I've just spent the last 2 years really just playing games that I've played previously. I guess my game of the year is Rune Factory. I forgot that came out this year. Guardians of Ozma came out in the summer. Or in, like, yeah, May or June. So that's definitely my game of the year. I haven't finished it. Close, though. I should stream that, too. I have. A little bit. I was mostly streaming this because I'm using this, because my Harvest Moon gameplay goes up on YouTube, so I'm doubling it as a stream and a YouTube video. Ha 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 ha. I'm working the system. Wake up, bitches! Go back in your barn! Oh, look at him, he's sleeping, so cute. Okay, got a bunch of junk ore. 37 white wonderfuls? Jesus. These are gonna turn into nothing, but we might get some diamonds out of this. I think this is the latest I've stayed out in this game so far. Don't ever say we don't have any ore. Our gold stash is getting pretty good. Let's replace these herbal teas we just drank. If you were wondering, these two fridges share the same fridge space. It's pretty fucking stupid. Oh, can I call this late? I sure can. I was just curious about what seeds, new seeds they had. She said they had rice. Oh, I guess they just sell rice. Did she not say they have new seeds? Am I crazy? Did they have new seedlings? Oh, they might just have had new seedlings. Yeah, there's rice. Okay. Whatever. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.